Ah yes, that's me. Or rather, that was me. Arya Jang, age 15, drooling on what would become either my greatest triumph or my most spectacular disaster. Welcome to the organized chaos that was my teenage bedroom, where every corner held a half-finished experiment or a budding world-changing idea.
Arya, honey, remember science is amazing, but don't forget to live in the real world too.
The real world is just applied science, Mom.
Well, you see, living in the real world wasn't exactly my forte. I was more comfortable with quirks than quips, if you catch my drift.
Okay, Arya. Today we talk to actual humans. Hypothesis: it won't be a total disaster.
Armed with my latest invention and a shaky resolve, I set out to face the most unpredictable experiment of all: high school social interaction.
Ugh, I don't get this at all. How are we supposed to visualize quantum entanglement?
I know, right? It's like trying to imagine a cat that's both alive and dead at the same time.
Exactly. I wish someone could just show us what it looks like.
Actually, I might be able to help if you want. I mean, it's okay if you don't.
Whoa, that's incredible, Arya. How did you do that?
Oh, it's just a simple quantum field generator coupled with a holographic interface. You know, basic stuff.
That tiny social interaction felt like I'd run a marathon. But it also sparked something in me, a dangerous idea that maybe, just maybe, I could use my science to connect with people. Little did I know this spark would soon ignite a chain reaction of events that would change everything.
What if I could make theories real? Not just holograms, but actual physical manifestations.
And that, dear viewers, was the moment I decided to turn the impossible into the merely improbable. Spoiler alert, it didn't go quite as planned. And so, armed with nothing but a dangerously unstable invention and a complete lack of common sense, I stepped into the realm of applied theoretical physics. Emphasis on the theoretical part.
Well, that's one way to test the conservation of mass principle. Holy Higgs boson, it worked.
Looking back, I probably should have stopped there. But curiosity is a scientist's best friend and worst enemy. Kind of like a Schrodinger's cat situation, if you will. I decided to conduct a series of experiments, for science. Definitely not because I was drunk on power. Nope.
Can anyone explain how codons work in DNA replication?
Show 'em, little guys.
Ooh!
Now, who can explain the principle of quantum superposition?
I think the cat's got everyone's tongue.
But as any good scientist knows, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And my reactions were getting, well, let's say energetic.
Oh no, that's not supposed to happen.
Arya, is it just me, or did that trash can just eat Jimmy's homework, and possibly Jimmy?
Oh, what? No, I mean, yes. I mean, it's a very localized gravitational anomaly. Totally normal. Nothing to see here.
And that, dear viewers, was the moment I realized I might have bitten off more than I could chew. Or in this case, more than space-time could chew. Remember how I said things didn't go as planned? Well, that was the understatement of the century. Or should I say the understatement of multiple centuries, given the temporal anomalies I was about to create.
This is bad. This is very, very bad. Like dividing by 0 levels of bad.
Arya, what's happening? The gym just turned into a Klein bottle.
Well, you see, I may have accidentally materialized a few dozen theoretical physics concepts.
A few dozen, right. And here I thought Tuesday would be boring. Arya, a little help here? Preferably before I become a human string theory demonstration.
Leo, no.
In that moment, watching Leo disappear into my own creation, I felt something I hadn't experienced in years. Not curiosity, not scientific excitement, but gut-wrenching fear. And something else. Was that feelings? Gross.
What have I done? Mum was right. I've been so caught up in my theories, I forgot about the real world, about real people.
Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. But perhaps, my dear, it's time to imagine a solution that involves both the head and the heart.
You're right, little Einstein. And I think I know just who to imagine it with.
That was awesome. Can we do it again?
Let's save the encore for after detention, okay? So, who wants to join the science club?
Turns out the most complex and beautiful equation of all was the one I'd been avoiding. The unpredictable, chaotic, wonderful equation of human connection. And trust me, that's one theory I'll never stop exploring. And that, dear viewers, is how I, Arya Jang, went from social singularity to, well, let's call it a stable quantum entanglement. Turns out when you combine teenage enthusiasm with theoretical physics, you get...
Cuff, cuff, ha ha ha, Arya!
Volatile results.
But hey, that's science for you. Sometimes you split the atom, sometimes the atom splits you.
Look, there's Uranus.
Really, Leo? We're dealing with the fundamental forces of the universe, and you go for the Uranus joke?
As for the rest of the story, after all, in science, as in life, the journey is never truly over. It just reaches a stable equilibrium. For now.
Remember, honey, science is amazing.
But so is the real world. I know, Mom. I finally get it.